It's July 22nd, a refreshingly cool day here in Northeast Ohio. Going to be good working weather today. I think the temperature's in the low 60s. Hopefully, it won't get too much warmer. As my plans are is to get started on erecting that gazebo today. I'll show you guys as I progress. Had my morning coffee, read some of the headlines in the news, and it sounds like the Iran war is on pause again. Who knows what's going on there? I know the last few days it's been escalating. The Houthis in Yemen were threatening to block the strait coming through the Red Sea. That would have really put a choke on the ships moving oil and other supplies through the Mideast. And it sounded like Iran was attacking some of the other countries that were supporting us logistically. So I don't get it. Why would you hammer an adversary so hard for a few days and then when you have them on their heels not continue to carry on with your attacks? So who knows? Hopefully something will come of this ceasefire and they can come to some sort of agreement. Um, Doubtful, though, doubtful. We got about 2 inches of rain yesterday. We had some severe storms come through and dropped a lot of heavy rain, which we needed. It was really starting to get dry, so I'm thankful for that. And no damage. The wind blew a few things around, but we come out unscathed. So anyway, I'm gonna head out, get started on that project, and I'll show you how I progress throughout the day. I got the gazebo set in place. Took me a while. I had to try to make sure I didn't damage the wood with the bucket of the tractor, so I used some towels. And it was kind of just awkward to get in place. So that's kind of what it's going to look like. Still have a lot of work to do, but I think it's going to be just the right size. I didn't want anything too awful big. I usually don't have company more than 4 or 5 people anyway, so I'm gonna get back to it. I'll show you my accomplishment later. I got everything tightened and I removed the temporary braces, so this is it. Basically now just put the roof on. There's still a lot of steps to do, but this hopefully what I've got done is the hard part. We'll see as I move on through these steps, but yeah, so it's gonna be just a small little place, but that's really what I wanted. A place to be able to sit when it's raining. Like I said earlier, I'm going to screen it in, probably put a door right here. This will be the entrance as I'm walking up to it now, and probably have room for a small couch and some sort of a table. I did an earlier video about these willow trees. I called them my Ohio palm trees. I planted these years ago, and when they got big enough, I put the hammock in between, and then they started getting so overgrown with all the big branches, and I'd be laying on the hammock on a windy day and see these big branches moving around and wondering if maybe the last high wind might have cracked one of them and they're about to come down on me. So I got radical this winter, about the end of winter, and I cut them to just 2 stumps, no limbs or anything on it, and here's how they came back. And they really look like a palm tree when they started growing, and I think they still kind of do, but I just need to trim the bottoms up. So I'm really happy with the way they turned out. I knew that they could come back like this, but I just didn't dream it would be this quickly. So, you know, this spring they were nothing but 2 stumps sticking up, and now nice full foliage. Well, I'm taking a break, gonna feed the koi, sit back and relax for a little bit. Hopefully my little buddy the turtle will show up. Okay, I've been sitting here for a while. It doesn't look like the turtle's going to show up today. Maybe because all the rain we got cooled down the water. Maybe he's laying deeper water. But here's what we got just yesterday. So right at about 2 inches. Okay, I'm going to get back to work. Okay, I'm all done for the day. I spent the rest of the afternoon getting all the trim pieces on and the all the bolts tightened around it. So all that's left now is to do the roof panels, and maybe I'll work on them a little bit later. Hopefully, get them installed tomorrow and wrap up this project for the assembly. And then I got to work on running electric to it. Going to be putting in a ceiling fan, and also I'm going to end up screening it in. So I guess that'll be a few more days of work. But that's good. Keeps my mind off of the world events and stuff. You really get lost in a project like this. So anyway, I hope you're all having a great day, and I will talk to you later.